Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, so happy to have you here. If you're a returner, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at what secrets are they keeping from you. Now this could be anybody for you, family, friends, romantic interests, partners, all of that good stuff. We're just going to be a little bit nosy, get some tea about what's going on, what they're thinking, and what secrets are being withheld. So let's just take a moment, take a deep breath. One more. All right, and we're going to do two piles here today. Our first pile is going to be this little smiley face here. There we go. And then we've got this lightning bolt here. And let's just take a moment, and when you feel like you know which one you're going to rock with, we'll hop into it. Okay, if you chose this little smiley face here, this is going to be your pile, all about their secrets. What are they withholding? And then we're going to look into if they have the intentions of sharing that with you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm ready to jump in. I hope you are too. So I'm going to be doing a mix of tarot and oracles this spread, so it may take me a moment to get everything kind of together and organized. For pile one in their person, please. What secrets are they withholding? Which secrets are they withholding? Okay. Just bring that down here. Actually, I'm going to center that. Okay, for pile one in their person. Now remember, if these don't quite resonate for you, that is okay. That means this may not be the reading for you, or maybe check out the other pile. There may be messages there, but just make sure you are staying aware, using your discernment, and doing what feels right to spirit, in your spirit. All right, for pile one, please. What is their person? What secrets are they holding? Okay, getting some clear messages here. I'm already getting hints of they don't want to let you know how much they are struggling financially. The situation may be worse than you think it is, or they may not have told you at all. You may think they've got it under control, they're balling, everything is well and good, and that is not quite the case. Okay, we've got True Gem here. I'm getting they're worried or concerned that you won't feel the same way about them if you knew how much the current state of their finances, and they're working to overcome it. It just seems to be a bit of a difficult time right now. Maybe the job market is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Maybe they just got laid off or fired, but they are just not in a state where they feel good about themselves and their financial state, and they're worried about how that's going to impact you because they really do value this connection. And that can be whatever this connection is. It doesn't have to be romantic. Okay. Pile one, please. Apology. Okay. I'm getting, I promised you a certain life, and I'm sorry that I can't uphold it or fulfill it. All right, for pile one, what secrets are they keeping? Okay, we have aligned with higher self. So I'm getting with this as a very spiritual connection. I believe you're the kind of person who feels like this runs deeper than money. And they may not be there in their evolution or their reflection with spirit and their, you know, just spiritual, development. They may not believe that you can see past these things because they're very much attached to a material world and a material experience. But you are not that kind of person, is what I'm getting. And they feel they are making your judgments for you. They are already deciding, hold on, I'm going to fix this. So sorry. They are making the judgments for you and already deciding how you feel about the situation without really communicating. So they seem a bit detached. I'm getting somebody who may be withdrawn, pulled away, detached, not really communicating. Maybe it's like pulling teeth to get them to get them to share anything with you. So pile one, please. For pile one, please. Okay. We got bouquet here. So I'm getting this really does bother this person because they're the kind of person who likes and enjoys spoiling. They want to take care of you, and it's really bothering them that they can't get there. And you may be feeling this energy here. Like you're wondering what it is because of that detached nature and because they're so withdrawn and closed off. You're wondering what it is. Like what is going on? Like why is this person not communicating with me? And you may be going to the worst case scenarios, which may have pulled you here, right? Like you may be trying to figure out what is the situation that's causing this distance. And I don't believe this is coming from a place of like they want to be disrespectful to you or they don't value you or they're being shady or suspicious. I mean, they're being suspicious, but not out of any way to manipulate or deceive you, but more so to preserve their own ego and to protect what they're currently going through and feeling. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is a romantic connection and one that wants to ascend to the next level, but they feel like they're not ready to make that commitment because their finances aren't in order. And they're like, I can't even get the ring I want for you. I can't even like have the wedding you envision. And they're just getting really down. It seems like they're really in their head about this, about how they're feeling with respect to their financial situation and as it relates to who they are as individuals. They're like conflating the two. They're hold on, a little shaky, sorry. They're conflating the two. They're combining what their overall worth is with how much they're financially making. And this would even be a situation that bothers you. And that's the wild part. This is all kind of an internal process. Let's get some more cards, please, here. Okay, we have Ace of Wands here. So a lot of love, a lot of passion. I want to get in a clarifier for this Ace of Wands as well. Clarifier for this Ace of Wands here. They want to take action, but it is difficult. And I'm getting here with this Ace of Wands and this Eight of Cups together. Maybe it was a situation where they had to leave an opportunity because it wasn't serving them in any meaningful way. And they felt like they reached their limit or their source of potential there, and there wasn't more that could be done. And so they had to leave, but they took the risk knowing this would kind of, what is this on top of? Knowing this would maybe impact their financial situation, and now they're having a hard time kind of reveling in that. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands here in reverse. For some of you, this decision wasn't completely, how do I word it? This decision wasn't completely thought out or planned. Like they didn't intend to quit that day, or like they didn't think about what this would look like, A step, B step, C step. They maybe had a situation that day at work that was really stressful. Maybe their boss was on their back. Maybe they snapped on a coworker. It was a situation where they behaved impulsively. And so maybe there's a little bit of shame there too. Like they feel the responsibility for this financial situation because they feel like maybe if I could have controlled myself better or I could have done what I was supposed to do, we wouldn't be here. And now I'm behind. I'm behind in being able to woo pile one. I'm behind in being able to give the ring to pile one. And now I feel like this is a lot of blame and they're not giving themselves a lot of grace in this situation. Okay. Yeah, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse here too. That's that insecurity coming out. They really are wondering what it is like to, maybe you met them when they were in such a strong financial space that, and maybe this has been a part of their life for a while, but they're feeling very insecure about this. Like this feels like a shift in the dynamic, and this feels like a shift in how they feel about self because this is not who they presented themselves to be, and it's starting to really kind of weigh on them. And it's not a matter of they presented themselves to have more money because they were like, you know, trying to impress you, or it was like they were trying to be petty. Sorry, one second. Drinking some water. try to be petty or impress you in ways of materialism. No, that wasn't the case. They had it at the moment, and they had it at the time when they were presenting these things, and their setup of what your connection was going to be was coming from this place, and now it's shifted, and they don't know how to reset, and they don't know how to tell you that they don't have it like they used to. All right, let's get one more here. Somebody's ego is very, very damaged by this. So if this was a firing, they were caught off guard. If this is somebody who maybe like, I'm gonna take this and yeah, this will be seen. So if this was a firing, they were definitely caught off guard, and it definitely, hit them in a place they weren't expecting to. And also just being financially insecure is a big concern of theirs. And they don't know really how to navigate this. With this Ace of Cups here in reverse, I'm getting a very closed off energy. I'm getting very emotionally withdrawn and shut down. Because they conflate the two so much, it is very hard for them to figure out how to be romantic with you, how to be intimate with you, if they're not feeling good about themselves and feeling good about their place. So there's once again this energy of maybe they're not giving you everything you need, and it's very frustrating, but they're also very frustrated. They are making plans here with this King of Wands of how to recover and recoup. This is another part of the brain work that is happening here. They're trying to figure out how to come back from this. What's my next step? What's my next move? And they're not a person, they're not a person who traditionally relies on others a lot for their input, for advice. And so they're trying to do all of this solitary and within their own brain. So this is all a part of, like, when you see them, these are all of the 50,000 things that are going in their brain. Disappointment of self, next steps. What do I do? I'm overcoming this. How do I get there? How do I feel better? How do I get back to where we were? And so there's just a lot they're processing at the moment. And I get how that can be incredibly frustrating to you as their partner or somebody romantically interested and connected to them. But I'm hearing, I just need a moment. I just need a second. Okay. So let's go ahead and clear this, and let me see what their intentions are of telling you about this particular situation. Give me just one moment to clear. So yeah, if you're in a state where you've been like, pressuring this person, I wish you would talk to me, please talk to me. Spirit is saying maybe it's best to give them just a beat to kind of get it back together. Give them the opportunity to process this. It seems like it's something that is relatively recent or sudden. So give them a moment to process this. And I'm going to confirm with the cards, but I'm getting it's a good chance they'll come to you when they're ready. So let's go ahead and clear these. Or I can knock the whole water bottle on the floor as well. I could do that too. Okay. So give me just 1 second to reshuffle, and we'll get, do they have intentions on telling you the truth about the situation? Okay. So, all right. Spirit, for my pile one, does their person have the intent on telling the truth about this situation, please, Spirit? Okay, we got the 10 of Wands here. A heavy burden to carry, absolutely. All right, 6 of Cups. So if you are waiting for a yes or no answer, they absolutely do. They are going to come to a place where they realize this burden is too much to carry on their own, and you are somebody they consider to be their person, somebody connected to them, somebody that understands them in a different level, in a different way. So they are going to get to the space where they open up to you and want to talk to you about kind of what they're working on, but they want to have something to show for or something to say. I'm getting. So they would like to process it, sit on it, and then be like, okay, yeah, this happened, but here's my game plan. They don't intend to keep this a secret forever. Yeah, the Chariot. Absolutely. This is going to come to a state of partnering for conclusion. They're coming towards you to present something, and then you're going to be able to bounce back with some ideas, some suggestions, some ideas to kind of help them continue to push forward. For pile one, please. Does that person have the intent on telling them what's going on? Okay, the Four of Cups in reverse. For pile one, please. Yeah. We got 2 6s here right at the core too. I think that's beautiful. So with the Six of Wands here, we definitely have some victory. The Four of Cups in reverse is kind of overcoming. Maybe, here, I'm going to take that. Maybe for some of you, there's a path that they know to be correct and they're scared to walk down for whatever reason. That could be fear of failure. That could be a preconceived notion about that path. And you know it could be beneficial to them as a next move, as a next career. And they're going to listen to your insights on that. And they're interested in, giving that a shot, though it may have initially been, there may have been like an initial reluctance. Okay. Yeah, they're interested in coming in to kind of relieve this instability. So I'm getting, you can probably feel this tension in the space, right? They're wanting to relieve that. They're wanting to let it go. They're wanting to maybe apologize for their distance and work towards, that reconnection and that building up. This is a person who hasn't had to be vulnerable a lot. Vulnerability is a very new experience for them. So they haven't had to be vulnerable. They haven't had to reach out and have hard conversations with their partners. And this is something new, but the value of this relationship is so strong. They're willing to kind of take that step and that risk to get out of their comfort zone and do something they've never done before. Thank you. Absolutely. With the Page of Swords here. So we've got a burst of inspiration of new ideas. I definitely think I'm getting here on top of this, a new career path, right? Like I'm getting back to that energy of a spark for something maybe that had, even with the Six of Cups here, maybe a spark for something that had kind of faded out over time, that they weren't as attached to anymore, and kind of reconnecting with that. Or you knowing something about them, something, a skill set or something they love that they haven't really given respect or acknowledgement to. And now that you've put it in front of them, now that you've said, maybe this could be good, maybe this could be important, they're taking it more into consideration. Okay. Do they have any intention, pile one, of telling the truth about their secrets? What else do we need to know about their secrets, please, Spirit? Okay. Absolutely. So the Three of Cups in reverse here. So that's isolation, withdrawal, kind of bowing out of your community. They're ready to talk about the why of that and also ready to end this period of isolation, this period of not relying on community. They also may fear here with this Three of Cups in reverse. They also may fear here that you are going to talk about them poorly or people will talk about them poorly for their financial instability, right? They also may fear that they're going to be the source of gossip and conversation because they failed to fulfill what they promised or that they failed to fulfill a role. So for a good chunk of you, if this is not a masculine person, this is a person with strong masculine energy, and I think they have a sense of a need to provide And I think that's really what's jarring to them is they feel I'm hearing like I'm unable to fill this role or this position and do what I need to do. So of course people are going to talk about me. Of course it's going to go around that I wasn't able to do the things I needed to do. And that is a deeply rooted insecurity and a part of why they're scared to come to you, but they trust you enough and they have enough of the Six of Wands here. They feel overall um, the communication with you would be victorious and it would be beneficial to them in their success in the long run. Let's get one more. Thank you. Absolutely. Oh, this is such a good, clear message. Yeah, they're ready for a new beginning. They're licking their wounds, they're healing, they've done the internal bullying, which is something, as a person who's taking in their energy, I really hate to see somebody being so hard on themselves. And so, you know, give this person what they need, of course, but also give them some love and support and let them know. You just, some words of affirmation, reminders that, life is going to come with some ups and downs. You're going to lose your job sometimes. You're going to be in a place or position you didn't envision being in, but that doesn't reflect poorly on your worth. So I think that's something they really need to hear as they begin to take these next steps into a new opportunity or new venture. I really see that there's just such a beautiful connection of support here. Um, and Spirit wants me to let you know that just because there's a moment of isolation or withdrawal, this could very well just be no, it's not. It is how they process change and how they process, hard things before kind of reaching out to the support of others. So just have a little grace, a little patience with them as they continue to navigate this. And they do fully plan to loop you in and to bring you a part of this kind of navigation process. And you guys will be stronger off for it. Okay. So that is where I'm going to leave you, pile one. I hope this message resonated. I hope it eased your spirits a little bit. I'm getting kind of this energy of worried about what secrets they were harboring. I mean, you wouldn't be here. I know that's obvious, but like a real fear of, I'm hearing jump the shark or jump to conclusions of what it could be. And I hope this is a little bit of a soother to your spirit, that it's not personal, that it is a lot of things they're navigating. And, it'll come back around. Okay. All right. Have a good day. Bye. Okay. If you chose this lightning bolt, we're going to get into your reading, pile two, on what exactly are the secrets this person is harboring or hiding. Now, remember, this could be anybody. This could be family. This could be friends. This could be a romantic partner. But we just want to kind of get in some insight and see what's really going on here. So I'm going to pull a mix of oracle and tarot cards. So just bear with me as they kind of come out, and then we'll get them going for you. Spirit for pile two, please. What secrets are their person hiding? What secrets are their person hiding? All right, we got Three of Cups here in reverse. Already not feeling that, but let's get some more information here. For pile two, please, what secrets are their person hiding? Okay, we've got Strength. Okay, in reverse. For pile two, please, what secrets? Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. This is interesting here. The other group also got the Five of Pentacles reversed in the same spot. Let's get some more cards. I'm already getting a little bit of a message, but let's get some more. I'm hearing that somebody may have been engaging in some flirting or behaviors that was over the line. I'm getting here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This was a couple of things. This was a one-time situation where they did something that they know they shouldn't have done. So whether that was engaged with another person in intimate ways, that is something they experienced and immediately felt terrible about and was like, okay, I have to fix this. This is not me. Or for others of you, I'm getting, they were, so let's do this a couple of things. For friendship, this could be hanging out with people they know you don't like, or kicking up and gossiping with people that you have history with, and in a way that if you knew, you would find it hurtful, and they know that. And so a part of that is what they're kind of navigating is that guilt. So that's if it's a friendship. So kind of just take it as it resonates. If they did something they knew would be sensitive as a betrayal, and they immediately regretted it, and now they're looking to kind of rebuild. Okay. Can I get a clarifier here for the Three of Cups? Pile 2. What is their person hiding? What secrets are they hiding? Pile 2, please. Okay, connecting. So this was at an event with maybe some mutual friends. For some, it was a work event. They were doing a lot of kicking, a lot of flirting, and it maybe reached a level that they knew wasn't appropriate, but definitely with somebody that, they met while they were out, maybe had a few drinks in their system, and things just kind of they were in a zone because they were feeling some type of way. I'm hearing they were just already. So this, I think, this strength in reverse in the center is how they were feeling prior to the situation, and also how they're feeling after. Like they're feeling inadequate because they know what they did, but they also operated out of from this place. Look, it's their center. They also operated from this place prior to the situation happening, and that influenced a lot of their decisions. Maybe they just went into it wanting to feel seen, wanting to feel, you know, valued. They just wanted the kind of affirmation of having somebody's attention. What? Oh, let's take that out. Okay, what is pile two's person? What secrets are they keeping online? Okay, for some of them, and I was given this earlier as well. For some of them, this is like an exchange of flirty communications. This could be like, um, in somebody's DMs, you were going back and forth, having conversations, you were snapping people you weren't supposed to, and maybe sending some pictures back and forth. So there is a form here, and I don't. The line or the specificities of that will vary between each of you, as this is a general reading, but there definitely is an overall sense here of just fundamental betrayal, like fundamental going out in the moment, or getting online and knowing what you know, but still like engaging in it anyway to feel something. All right. I'm sorry, pile two. That's a hard one. I really hate that, they let it get the best of them, and they were, out here in the streets engaging with people, doing what they weren't supposed to be doing. Honestly, disrespecting you. And so I'm really sorry about that. That sucks. Okay, hold on. I'm going to take that and shuffle again. Pile two, please. All right, in the air. The situation is still undecided. Okay. So for a good chunk of you, this person is still in the throes of communication with somebody else. Now they feel regret, but they haven't fully detached themselves from the situation. For some of you, and no shade, no shame, maybe the other person in this situation, and you're trying to figure out if they are going to, how they really feel about their other connection, if they're going to make a shift or change or do something different there. And they haven't made a decision on that. They haven't decided, to let you go or let that other person go. They haven't made that decision. For those who you are the kind of person in the relationship, they feel like they dug themselves so deep they don't know how to get out of it. Okay. Let's see here. What else can we get? Okay. Interesting. So we got the tower here, which is, it says tower, but I'm automatically thinking about the tower. And I also felt that with this lightning bolt here, like a shock to the system, a shake. I think I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to get back to what this particular card I think means. Um, so I think this is something that would rattle your foundation, or will rattle your foundation once it comes to light. So I think this is something that you have to decide how you're going to want to proceed post knowing about this, whether, this is your validation or they eventually come forward, that'll be our next spread, is to see their intentions of telling you about this. But it's definitely a shakeup to the relationship and the foundation you've built. So if this is a friendship, as well, you may have to make a decision whether if this is a kind of dynamic or situation worth, this is for anything, honestly, a dynamic or situation worth continuing on or worth pursuing, if they're being willing to engage with others in that sense. Now, with this particular card here, I'm getting, one second, water break. Okay, with this particular card here, I'm getting a corporate event or function, which I was getting here with this Three of Cups and connecting. So a networking event somebody was at where they were being disrespectful. This could be a community online for professionals of a specific type. This could be where they met them. But something, I'm getting a lot of energy around an organization. This is somebody they could work with in network. Or it could be a stranger with mutual interest, but there's a connecting energy here to this person that they're engaging. And if it's you they're engaging, just take that backwards. You could be a person they work with. You could have met them out, and you know this connection could have been taken to the next level at that moment. I know it's not Christmas, but I heard Office Christmas Party, so that could be it for somebody. Okay, what else for pile 2, please? What secrets are their person? What secrets are their person keeping? Is their person keeping? What secrets are their person keeping? Feels weird. Okay. For pile 2, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. We got Mercury, messenger of the gods, right on top of this kind of online communication. It's definitely a lot of messages going back and forth. So whether that it didn't start online and now it is kind of that transition, or it started online, but there's definitely a lot of continuous communication here. I don't think this person has fully detached from the other kind of dynamic or situation they're in. And I think though they feel guilty, I don't think they've made even with this in the air, they've made the necessary steps to cut it off. All right, let's get one more. All right, we've got house. Yeah, so your foundation is shaky. They're very concerned about it. They're very concerned about what is going to happen when this gets out. I mean, I don't really care what they're concerned about. No offense. I'm sorry. I feel like their energy is, I feel like they're towing the line of something it really irks me personally. And I try to be unbiased, but like the energy of not being willing to make a decision, right? To not go wishy-washy, to feel bad about, being deceitful and betraying your person, but also not being willing to not do that anymore. I kind of have very little sympathy for that. It really kind of upsets me and irks me. And that's what I'm getting from this person, is this kind of like teeter-tattering um back and forth energy. I want my cake and eat it too. Like, and that feels very strange to me. But anyway, enough about that. So yes, so they're looking at their house and their home and what change is going to go through. They're very worried about the shift in that. They want everything to kind of stay as it is now. You could have been in a relationship for a very long time as well. I'm getting from this. You could have been in a relationship, that has gone through, like, you're out of your honeymoon stage and you're kind of settled, and this person could feel like they miss the energy of when things were, I'm getting when things were fun. They miss the energy of you dating if you're married or in a consistent commitment. They're missing that energy, and they wanted it back, and so they went out and searched for it in different ways. Okay, so we got a lot there. Pile 2. Let me just take a second to shuffle this back up, and then we're going to take a look at Particularly, we're going to take a look at what intentions do they have of telling you the truth. All right, Spirit. For my pile 2, please. What intentions does their person have of telling them the truth about their situation? All right, we got the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, we got the Ace of Coins. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to take that. If it's 4, it'll come back up. Okay. For pile 2, please. What are the intentions? Do these intentions of their person? Does their person intend to tell them about their secrets? Does their person intend to tell them? Okay, we got the Devil in reverse. For pile 2, please. Does their person have intentions on telling them about their secrets? All right. Dear, dear, dear. Yes, but to get what they want. I think for some of you, they may be pitching an open relationship. They may express that they've done this, but they're coming with excuses and a lot of whys. I did this because we could solve this by. And I think for some of you, they're presenting a scenario where they can officially have their cake and eat it too without um, any kind of consequences. With this line here, the 6 of Cups in reverse and the Devil in reverse, I'm getting they're manipulating you with nostalgia. We wouldn't want to throw this all away. What we've built so much, we put so much into this. Why would we throw it all away over something, as silly as a few text messages? It's a lot of underplaying. I'm hearing a lot of manipulating the situation, and I'm hearing they would like to reconcile things. For some of you, it's just that they would just want to reconcile things and let go of it in the past. But for others of you, they would like to reconcile and then have the opportunity to pursue other people because that will hasn't changed. They still would like to see other people. And they're going to go ahead and give you the spiel on, monogamy is not really for everybody anyway. Like maybe we should just consider. We've really been kind of ingrained to believe that monogamy is the way of life. I'm sorry, I can hear them and it's really irking me. But yeah, they're giving you this whole spiel to kind of convince you that yes, what they did was wrong, but it was wrong and it led us here. So maybe there's something in it. Maybe there's something to it. And here with this lunar eclipse and the Queen of Swords upright, I do believe they're going to tell you. They're going to be honest. They're going to be upfront about the situation. Actually, they're not going to be upfront about the situation. They're going to tell you what they need to tell you, the bits and pieces of the situation that are beneficial to them. So don't be surprised if they tell you parts or bits and pieces of the story, but there's more withheld. Let's get some more information here for pile 2, please. What's that SpongeBob meme? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Gosh. Okay. We got the 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're definitely back with a vengeance. They definitely don't want to lose you. They would like to keep you in their lives. And they're telling, I think also here, this proactive is sticking out. I think for some of you, they're telling you because you're about to find out. So either like they know somebody, for example, this could be a scenario. Your homegirl saw what was going down at the function and has full intent to tell you, or there is evidence of what went down at the function that's about to come out. So they're getting ahead of the curve. I'm hearing for some of them, this is a protective maneuver, but it's not very, they're not coming to you because that remorse is so deep. They're coming to you because there's an outcome they would like to see done. All right, we have the King of Swords here in reverse. Yeah, I think from the beginning here, they did this to receive validation, external validation. I think there's a lot of, I wouldn't have done this if you hadn't done this. There's a lot of blame shifting, um, a lot of really skewing the narrative to get you to view it in the way they would like you to see it, not the way things are. Yeah, they're not approaching you from a warm place of genuine reconciliation. They're operating out of their ego. Okay, let's get one more, please. Okay, we got the winter solstice as well. Absolutely. So with the tie, there's a tie up loose ends here that is really standing out. Like, I think that's connected back to this proactive energy. I think for some of you, this happened last week or 2 weeks ago or a month ago. For others of you, I think this happened a substantial period ago, like at least a year or more. And I think it's been what kind of this inciting incident. So for some of you, I'm getting a situation where they met, hooked up, that they never reached those heights again, but they're still in constant communication. And now they're feeling the need to kind of close out this cycle, close out whatever is happening or engaging with this other person here. Back of the deck energy is the Ten of Swords. Um, yeah, they're trying to end this piece of the story they're in, but in a way, once again, in a way that still kind of favors them. And for a very small few of you, they are going to, and this may be triggering, and I apologize in advance, but for a very few small, like few of you, they may be telling you that they would like to end this relationship to pursue something more serious with this person. For a lot of you, they want to play the teeter tatter game, but for some of you, they have made the decision to transition over. Now, if you're the other person in this dynamic, this would look like them choosing their this would look like them choosing their partner, ending this with whatever kind of fling they've had with you and going back to the home they've built. Yeah. Okay. And the Two of Cups here. Yeah. So for some of you, they would like to commit to somebody else. For some of you, they'd like to commit to you with, what do you call it? With clauses, with like footnotes, with asterisks. They want to commit to you with other things going on. And they also would like to commit to somebody else. They would like to commit to new people. Okay, pile two. I know that was a lot of information to take in. Do with that what you will. Be easy on yourself. Take deep breaths and do what feels right to you and your spirit and how you need to proceed with this person in this dynamic. I can only say that I feel like this person at the end of the day does not have your best interest at heart, but you have to figure out if that particularly resonates with your situation and how you'll proceed and go forward. But that's all I have, and wish you the best. Have a great day. See you next time.